Hi ladies, this is Suzanne DeRay and I am here with my lovely partner Angela Giles. We are super excited today to have you joining us. We've got something amazing and fantastic to share with you, and I just want you to know that this program we're going to be sharing with you today is for corporate women who are looking for a way out of the corporate world or looking for a way to add to their income. This is for stay-at-home moms looking to generate revenue. This is for solopreneurs who are looking to continue building their list, enhancing their brand, and making additional money on the side. This is pretty much for any woman who is looking to generate some additional revenue, whether you're looking to do it, ladies, on a part-time basis or a full-time basis, and it is going to blow your mind how easy this program is going to be for you. And before we get into it, I just want to share a little bit about my background and have Angela share a little bit about hers, because we come from very different backgrounds. I do not have children. Angela has 3 children, so we also have very different lifestyles. But I got involved with this because I've been an entrepreneur my whole life. And my very first company was a medical products company that actually sucked the life out of me. I was traveling 6 days a week. I lost all of my friends. My family didn't know who I was anymore, and I didn't know who I was anymore. And so moving forward from that experience, I realized I really needed to look at businesses that were going to also give me the lifestyle that I wanted and the flexibility that I wanted. And I know that that is something I'm speaking to all of you women about. You're all interested in that. So when I learned about this program from Angela, I got it. I saw the tremendous value that it had for all women, no matter what your background or what your particular goals are. And we became partners. And I'm thrilled to be a part of this, and I'm really excited to be sharing it with you today. So now I'd like Angela to share a little bit about herself as well. Angela?
Thank you, Suzanne, and welcome, ladies. My name is Angela Giles, and I'm super excited to be here today. I come from a corporate background, and I decided to come home after having 2 small babies at home that never got to see me. In fact, my 2-year-old didn't even know I existed, and he called me Icky Mama. So I came home, and I jumped into the online world, and it has been such a journey and such a ride, and I love it. And when I learned about mobile apps, I thought this is perfect for me because I have so many different passions, and I saw the opportunity that I could take by taking a part-time business and turning it into a full-time income, all wrapped around my passions and still wrapped around my lifestyle, which is really hectic. I have 3 boys, 2 crazy dogs, and 1 awesome husband. So this was perfect for me, and I met Suzanne, and I shared this opportunity with her, and together this has just been a phenomenal ride. We're super excited to share it with you. And without further ado, I'd love to introduce to you our teacher. Your teacher is Rick Jorgensen, and he will be teaching you and sharing with you how this program actually works. So ladies, meet Rick.
Well, thank you, Angela, and thank you, Suzanne. I am so excited to be here today to be able to introduce this incredible program to you, you ladies. I want to thank Angela and Suzanne for allowing me to present this to you. Like I said, I'm really excited about it. I'm excited about sharing this tremendous opportunity with you. So a little bit about myself, and before we get started, just a little bit of a disclaimer here. The red shoes, that was the idea of my lovely partners, Angela and Suzanne. I don't wear red shoes, ladies. I don't have red shoes in my closet, but let's just leave it at that. So anyway, a little bit about myself. I have been in the sales and marketing arena for the last 30 plus years. I guess that makes me a little bit old. And I have been specifically online marketing, specializing in online marketing for the past 15 years. So I'm excited about being able to share this with you. This mobile app arena is an amazing business model, and I look forward to spending the next several minutes with you going through what this is all about. So a little bit about what we aren't teaching you today. What we aren't teaching you is how to build a complicated app like Angry Birds. You know, a lot of people that get into the app business and look to create an app, they put all their eggs in one single basket. And they think that they've got the next big thing, the next Angry Birds. And, of course, they spend thousands and thousands of dollars developing it, creating it. And what happens? Nothing. So that's not the way to approach this business. We're not going to teach you that. What we are going to teach you is how to easily create and give away free apps that will earn you $100 a day per app. Let's take a look at what's possible. I always like to open up with this because I'd like to give you an idea of what's happening out there in the real world. Now, you're taking a look at here Kwok Bui and Michael Moon. They're the co-founders of a little company called Free the Apps, and I emphasize little company. It's just these two guys. And basically, 3-4 years ago, they decided to get into the mobile app business, mobile app space. They don't have development backgrounds. They aren't developers. That's not where they're coming from. They got into the business, and here's what they've been able to do in the last 3 or 4 years with free apps. Currently, they've got 20 free apps in the App Store. So they're giving these apps away. But obviously, as we're going to show you today, there are great ways to monetize these free apps. So let me show you what Kwok and Michael have been able to do. They're earning on these free apps, these 20 free apps, on average $77,452 a month. Just crazy. Now, if you do a little math, a little calculation there, you can quickly figure out that's a little bit better than $3,800 a month per app. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? But check this out. They recently sold that portfolio of 20 free apps. They sold it for over $2 million. And guess what they're doing now? Yeah, they're building a whole new portfolio of free apps. And you know what's probably going to happen? Somebody's going to want to purchase that as well. But here's the best part. They did this all from their garage. These are a couple of guys that are basically working from home. They don't have a building. They don't have a big staff. That's the amazing thing about this business. Opens your mind to possibilities. I give Angela a hard time about this constantly, but, you know, heck, even Angela can do this. Angela is so untech friendly. You know, she really had to learn what a mouse was, you know, a few years ago. But you know what? She was able to create a business app for branding her services and staying connected with her fans. She's got an app in the Android store. All of her fans can connect. One easy spot on their phones. It's got her Twitter feed. It's got her Facebook fan page. It's got her blog page content. It's got a free giveaway. You can actually get an ebook that Angela did off of her app. All her contact information's on there. It's very, very cool. So you know what? If Angela can do it, you can do it. So what's possible for you? What's your passion? Because that's really what drives this business. It's what you're passionate about. Is it cooking? Is it gardening? Is it beauty care? Is it whatever it is, traveling? Doesn't matter. Whatever it is, whatever your passion is, that's what's possible for you to develop and create in this app business. Let's take a look at the market. What's driving this app business? The number of smartphones sold exceeded the number of PCs sold last year. Let that sink in a little bit. There are more smartphones being sold than computers, and it will continue to be that way for the foreseeable future. And what it's driving is this incredible app market. The demand for apps is nuts. Apps are now a $10 billion a year market, and they're growing at 100% per year. Ladies, that's an amazing statistic, and that's what makes this such an incredible opportunity. We've developed a simple 5-step process. Very, very simple. Step one, identify the right niche markets. Again, these are markets that you're passionate about, things that you're passionate about, but there's a right way to go about identifying those markets and going after those markets. Step two, create a simple, non-techie info app for those markets. Okay, and we're going to show you how to do that in a minute. Step three, monetize those apps for those markets. It doesn't do you any good to give away apps if you don't have a way to create income from those apps, and we're going to show you how to do that. Step four, give away those apps to your niche audience the right way. There's a right way to do that, believe it or not. And you know what? Step five is my favorite step of all. Step five, cash your checks. And then guess what? This is just a continual process. You go to step one, step two, step three, step four, of course, all of our favorites, step five, and then you just continue to repeat this process. So step one, finding the right niche markets. This is identifying the most profitable niches. Here's a couple of ways to do that, and we teach you a lot of different ways. It's one of the first things we teach you how to do. We make it simple and easy for you to come up with great app ideas. AppAnnie.com is a terrific site. It will show you all of the top free apps in both the iTunes and the Google Play stores, and it does it by category, so that's pretty cool. So you can see by different niche market what's being downloaded the most, what's being installed on iPhones the most, what's being installed on Android phones the most. And then there's Google Trends. I don't know if you're familiar with Google Trends. If you go to Google, type in Google Trends, it'll take you there. This is exactly as it sounds. Google keeps track of on a daily, weekly, monthly, even yearly basis all of the different trends in the marketplace. And it does give you some really good ideas for apps, some really good ideas and creative ideas that you can go after as well. Step two is that create simple apps process. We give you a very simple tool to use. It's really easy. It's really simple. It's basically drag and drop. If you can operate a mouse, you can use this simple tool that we're going to provide you. And really, it's just simply all about dragging and dropping different bits of content that builds out your app. And the cool thing too is you're able to see your app being built, all of the different sections, tabs of your app. It's going to show up on this screen right here. So it's a very simple tool, but it's a very powerful tool as well. You're going to have immediate access to that once you become part of our program. So this is step two, creating the simple app. But that app is only as good as your ability, our ability to teach you how to monetize that app. On the screen right now, you see AdMob. AdMob is an ad network. It's actually owned by Google. And basically, it runs banner ads on apps that people would click on, and when they click on those ads, it creates income for the app owner. This is one of the ways that you would monetize. Let me show you two examples on one of our free apps. This is a gluten-free lifestyle app that we've developed. And on this one, at the bottom, you can see that there's a banner ad. Okay, this banner ad, basically, like I was talking about, would be delivered by AdMob, and anytime somebody would click on it that has installed your app on their phone, you would get paid. You get paid every time somebody clicks on that. And that adds up. It's pennies at a time. It might be 3, 4, 5 cents a click type thing. But believe me, that can add up very, very quickly. But here's the real way that you can make money with these apps, and it's by running particular affiliate offers. On the screen, you see this is a gluten-free diet plan and recipe book. So we offer this on our gluten-free app. People are able to click on it. They're able to order it. And every time they order this particular book off of our app, guess what? We get paid a very, very nice commission. So these are the two ways, simple, easy ways that you could begin to monetize your apps. There's a lot more ways that we're going to teach you, but this is the really simple, easy way to begin to monetize your apps. And then step 4, of course, is giving your apps away. We're going to show you a really cool way to target niche groups and fan pages on Facebook that will absolutely flip out to have your app, especially since you're giving it away. We're going to show you how to do that. We're going to show you how to use Twitter and target key players on Twitter to be able to give your app away and get them to promote it to their Twitter following. Crazy stuff, and I'll tell you, it will absolutely explode your app downloads. And then finally, there's a lot of blogs out there related to your particular niche market, what you're passionate about. And these blogs, these blog owners are happy to have you come to them to say, hey, would you do a little write-up? Just developed this new free app for your marketplace. Could you do a write-up? You could do a review. You could just simply do a write-up, and then you can give this app away to your audience. The blog owners love it. So there's a number of ways that you're going to give your apps away, a number of ways that you're going to promote. All of the ones that I'm talking about here are absolutely free. You don't have to spend one single dime on marketing. That's what I love about this. But step 4, giving away your apps. And what begins to happen, here's an example of the way that you would do it on Facebook, basically putting up a post. This is our Paleo Diet Tips app, which is our most popular app. It's got thousands and thousands and thousands of downloads only after it's only been out there a few weeks. So basically, you post in all these different groups, these fan pages, and you're giving it away. And you're just saying to people, hey, if you've got an Android phone, feel free to download it. Give me your feedback. Thanks a lot. And it works extremely well. And what begins to happen once you get that out there and start promoting it, what begins to happen, it starts to get downloaded a lot in the app stores. Okay, here's our Paleo Diet Tips. You can see kind of the trend bar here. It started back here. I think we published it on July the 9th, and then it just had this steady climb, and then it just keeps on climbing, and then it kind of levels out, and then actually this is a little bit of a couple of weeks old. It spiked again and leveled out again up here. We've actually now, I think we're up to almost 3,000 downloads now, and that's only after about 6 weeks. It's amazing how these results can happen so quickly for you once you have created that app, gotten the app published, which again is a very easy process, and then started to promote that app out there. So here's how it works. I wanted to give you a little bit of a visual. So you've got your free app here. Your free app is running banner ads, it's running affiliate offers, and sometimes you've also got other paid apps on there that people can click on and download related to your app. Here's really kind of the cool part about all of this as well. Free apps create a tremendous amount of traffic. Most people that are in the app business don't take advantage of this. We're going to show you a way that you could take advantage of this, but you're going to build a huge opt-in list from all of this traffic. Very easy to do, very simple to do, creating this opt-in form that's part of your app. And I'm telling you right now, it gives you just another edge over everybody else that's out there because, again, most people just don't do this. All right, here's my favorite part. Let's really break this down. I want to show you the nitty-gritty. This is the $100 a day plan, and I'm going to give you an example of exactly how it works. So you're looking at working yourself up to about 500 downloads a day. Now remember, after only several weeks, we're getting close to 500 downloads a day on our apps at this point. You can count on about a 1% conversion rate on your offers. In other words, that I showed you that gluten-free diet book. About a 1% conversion rate on the offers that you're going to have inside your apps. That translates to about 5 sales a day per app. That's and your commission on that, your average, okay, and this varies. It could be less than this, it could be more than this, but the average about $19.62 per day per sale, which adds up to $98.10 per day per app. Okay, it's not $100, but I wanted to use exact figures here. But you get the idea. But here's the cool thing. Here's what begins to happen. We're not going to teach you how to create just one app. We're going to show you how to create many apps. So here's how it works. You get 10 apps out there, you're generating $981 a day. 25 apps, $2,452 a day. 50 apps, $4,905 a day. Can you imagine having 100 apps out there? And you can. You can easily have 100 apps out there, certainly within the first year that you're working on this. That's $9,800 a day. But here's the best part, ladies. The best part is that it's residual and it's passive income. Residual income meaning it's coming in month after month after month. Because you know what? You've got new users coming into the market, new people that are looking for your types of apps for their particular marketplace. They're downloading that constantly. Passive income means you're making this money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Doesn't matter if you're on vacation, if you're sleeping. It doesn't matter. It continues to come in. And the other great thing about this could be done very, very easily on a part-time basis. Again, because there's no set schedule to this. You don't have to do it 9 to 5. You could do it in the middle of the night. You could do it at 3 o'clock in the morning. You could do it Saturday. You could do it Sunday. It doesn't matter. This is a perfect part-time business as well. So, what you're in the process of doing is you're building what we call an app portfolio. And if you remember, example that we gave at the first part of the webinar of Kwok and Michael, they sold their app portfolio, didn't they? They sold it for over $2 million. So we're going to teach you how to build an app portfolio. You don't ever have to sell it. You could be making $500 a day, $800, $900 a day, $1,000 a day, and you could just be thrilled to death with that and say, you know what, I don't want to sell this. I like the way it is right now. We're just going to keep it that way. That's fine. But we're going to show you how you can package your apps together in a portfolio and sell them. And selling your app portfolio is as simple as going to, here's a company that will broker it for you, App Business Brokers. They will actually put your portfolio on the market for you. And here's the other great news about all of this. There are more people looking to purchase portfolios than there are portfolios for sale. What does that mean? It's a seller's market. Great, great news. And just to give you some examples, here is one single app that just sold out in the marketplace. This app, it was in the Android market, creating about $771,000 a year in cash flow income. They sold it for $2.6 million. Here's an actual portfolio. This was several apps in this portfolio generating $800,000 on a yearly basis. They sold it for $2,250,000. And finally, here's a little portfolio, I think 5 or 6 different apps in this portfolio. It was generating $183,000 in yearly revenue. They got $395,000 for it. This is also a possibility for you in this amazing business. All right, so let's take a look at our actual program, Social App Income. What's this all about? First and foremost, 6-week training program. Now, all of this has been recorded. It's all been uploaded for you. It's all available right now for you in our training area. I say 6 weeks. The reality is you can take 12 weeks, 18 weeks, 20 weeks. Because it's all recorded, you can take this at your own pace. We basically lay it out on a weekly basis for you, but you could take as long as you need to be able to get comfortable with all of this. But here's what it is. We're going to take you by the hand, step by step, and we're going to take you from zero, knowing nothing about the app business, to being an absolute hero, as we say on the screen here, a she-hero, in just 6 weeks' time. And basically, yeah, here I am again. Hi, everybody. Rick Jorgensen here. This happens to be on a boat out on a lake having a great and wonderful time, so you get to see a little bit different side of me there. But right below my picture, you can see here's our actual membership area. This is what you gain immediate access to, and all of our different training modules. You'll get right into week 1, and again, you can take as much time as you possibly need to get through that as well. So let me break it down for you. Let me show you what we've got in here for you. Week 1, we're going to teach you how to pick the right categories for your apps, how to do all of the market research to help you target the right audience, the most profitable audiences. And again, this is what you're passionate about. This is called picking several things that you're passionate about and starting to do research. We're going to show you the right way to be able to do it. We're going to show you how to set up your app marketplaces the right way as well in week 1. Then week 2, we're going to actually show you how to start creating your apps. First, we're going to show you how to find the best graphics for your apps, and then we're going to show you how to create those apps in our app builder for free. Then we're going to share those immediate monetization strategies to start getting the most out of your apps financially. And then how to get your apps ready to submit to the marketplaces. So in other words, how to get them published, how to get them out there. And that of course, is what we're going to cover in week 3. So week 3, how to submit your app to the 3 stores to get it accepted. We're going to show you what to do after your app's been accepted. And then again, we're going to share with you in week 3 even more monetization strategies. Then in week 4, how to analyze your stats. Now you've got your apps out there. So now we're going to show you how to analyze your stats and your data on your apps to find out what you need to tweak to maximize your app's potential. We're going to show you some advanced monetization techniques to get even more revenue out of each of your apps, and how to take advantage of the app network that we're building to explode your income as well. You're going to be able to leverage that, and we're going to show you how to do that in week 4. Week 5, we're going to show you a really cool way on how to motivate and reward your customers, the people that have downloaded your apps, to download even more of your apps and also to use your apps more, because it does come down to app usage. We're going to show you how to do that here in week 5. We got a really cool upgrade strategy that adds even more income. We're going to show you that in week 5. We're going to show you a really neat way to piggyback off of other apps that you and your competitors have. And then finally, here's where that email list building technique comes in. We're going to teach you how to do that here in week 5 so you can start building a massive list outside of your app network that you're going to use for marketing purposes as well and monetization purposes. Then finally in week 6, we're going to show you a way that you can take what you've learned and you can apply that in your local business market. This is a really cool, different approach to the app market space. We're going to show you how to approach local businesses and how to create apps for them, frankly, and we're going to show you that they'll pay $500 to $1,000 for the apps that you create. We'll show you how to do that in week 6. We're going to show you how to create and grow your own network of appreneurs here in week 6. Some advanced tricks to get even more downloads, and then how to sell your apps. We're going to show you how to bundle it all together with that portfolio here in week 6, create that portfolio, and ultimately how to sell it if you want to in week 6. And finally, we're going to show you how to outsource your entire business, and we're going to show you how to, or even just parts of your business. But we're going to show you how to do that for as little as $2 an hour. Some amazing, amazing resources we're going to share with you here in week 6 on how to do that. The other thing that we have for you, we've got a resource vault that brings some additional tools to the table for you. We've got market research tools in here. We've got a niche finder. Of course, that app development software, the app creation software is in here. Marketing tools and resources, tons and tons of additional things for you in here that makes it simple and easy for you to really create these apps, share these apps, and create revenue with these apps. Okay. Big question. Are you ready to join the real women who are succeeding with our program? This is a shot of Vivian Fitzgerald. She's one of our students. She was one of our first students. She says, I love what I've learned with the Social App Income course. I never imagined that I could actually create and publish mobile apps. And Vivian now in the Google Play Store, I think she's got 4 or 5 apps she's now published. And Vivian's only been in the course for about 6 weeks now. So in 6 weeks' time, she's been able to publish a number of apps. The apps are out there. They're getting a lot of downloads, and she's creating income. It's amazing what our students are beginning to be able to do here. The question is, are you ready to join that success as well? Here's what you get with our program. First off, that 6 weeks training, hands-on training that I just walked you through, at least a $2,997 value there. Our resource vault that's got the market research tools, the niche finder, it's got the easy app creation software, marketing tools and resources. That's at least $1,000 value. And then our app network, and this is kind of like the MasterCard commercial, because the reality is that network is priceless. Had to put some kind of value on it, $1,000 value. Our total package easily could be valued at $5,000. But here's what you really get with our program. You really get a simple 5-step success formula. You get a non-techie friendly app builder that makes it super easy to create these apps. You're going to get the training that takes you from being a complete novice, knowing nothing about the app business, to an expert in just 6 weeks. And finally, all the resources you need to create a 6-figure income part-time. That's what you get. At this point, I want to thank you all for spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to hand you now back over to Suzanne to kind of wrap things up for you.
Hi, ladies. This is Suzanne. I'm back, and I know that you thoroughly enjoyed everything that Rick had to share with you, and I can assure you that once you participate in this program, you are going to love how he takes you through this amazing 6-week course and brings you to a new level of income. And so understanding that all of you have a different set of financial circumstance and wanting to be sure that everybody had an opportunity to participate, we've created a couple of different ways that you can become involved. So you can see that the price of this program is $997, and I can assure you, ladies, that is a phenomenal price for an intensive 6-week program like this one. But because we want all of you to really be able to benefit from what we're offering, we have put together a special webinar special for you. And for those of you who are ready to jump on board with a single one-time payment, right now we're going to give you an amazing, whopping $200 discount. That's incredible. But, ladies, we also understand that some of you are struggling right now, but you still want to get involved and have an opportunity to participate and make some great income with this. So we're also offering you a fabulous 3-payment option of only $367 to get you going. And I can tell you something, before you even get through that 3rd payment, you will be up and running with your own app portfolio and making money. However, wait, ladies, that's not all. We also know that we've got moms out there, we've got families out of work, and we've got some other situations going on. And again, it's really important to us that as many women as possible become involved with this program, because we know it's going to benefit your lives. It's going to give you extra money and a lifestyle that we know you're going to want. So for those of you who are still wanting to get involved, we've created a 6-payment option of only $197. Lady, that is amazing. And again, like I said earlier, before you even get through the 6 months of payments, you will be making money and have this program paid for.
Absolutely. So, ladies, jump into this awesome window of opportunity. The time is now. Start making money now. We'll see you on the inside.